Everybody, I'm going to update you on Brandy and her chicks. There they are, aren't they gorgeous? These three, I got two little pullets and a cockerel of the Brahmas. Little one back there with the reddish feathers on the chest and the shoulders. He's a male. He's a blue partridge male. He's going to be just like Daddy. And I have a blue partridge girl and a partridge girl. The partridge is like Mama Brandy here. She's been a good mama. They're over 5 weeks old now. The trio is sold. There's a couple little barred rocks in here, male and a female. This little girl right here is a partridge like Mama. They look like scruffy little dinosaurs right now. They're going to be gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous birds. I was going to talk to you a little bit about some egg issues that people have. I don't have any examples because I really don't have a lot of these issues. Hey, darling, here's a little blue partridge girl. What you crying for? Mama went behind me, so she's trying to find her. Some things you find in eggs that you have that you won't find a lot in commercial eggs, because commercial eggs are candled. They have high-powered lighting. They see into the eggs. And if there's a spot, a speck, anything off color, any foreign matter, anything, they toss the eggs. They don't use them. We don't have that kind of high-powered candling equipment, so we can't find out what's inside of eggs before we crack them open. So you might find a blood spot, which is maybe a streak of blood on the yolk. It might be as much as a few drops of blood, actual blood, red blood. It could be a meat spot. A meat spot and a blood spot are two different things. A blood spot is just little burst capillaries along the reproductive tract, and they leave some blood in the egg, and it's not a problem. I've on rare occasions cracked an egg open that had just almost a half a teaspoon of blood. I mean, it's very, very rare. It's just a glitch in the system. No big problem. A meat spot is actual piece of tissue, hard tissue, that might be have been encapsulated in the egg from the hen's reproductive tract. It's nothing wrong with it. I mean, you can eat it if you want to. Most people just pick it out, and there's nothing wrong with the egg. Nothing wrong with the eggs at all. The thing is, your table eggs from your own hens, you're going to see stuff like that on rare occasions. It doesn't mean anything terrible. Now, you may have soft-shelled eggs. People sometimes say, well, they're not getting enough calcium. Well, the thing is, they may be getting enough calcium, but it's not just a matter of calcium. It's a matter of processing the calcium. They need vitamin D to process the calcium. If they're not getting enough vitamin D or an improper vitamin balance, they may not be able to process the calcium, and they may have soft-shelled eggs. I've had a couple of hens who had chronically soft-shelled eggs. I have a 9-year-old Easter egger who's had beautiful, fine eggs all her life until this last year. She can't make a hard shell anymore, and it's going to be the death of her, I'm afraid. She's been prolapsed several times trying to push out crushed eggs in her reproductive tract. So these happen. You might have a soft-shelled egg, or an egg that comes out with a membrane and complete with no shell on it at all. It's just a glitch. It doesn't necessarily mean there's anything wrong. But those are some of the egg issues you might encounter with your own chickens. Anyway, just thought I'd update you on Miss Brandy here. Bonnie already decided she didn't want her babies anymore. She was done at about 5 weeks. These babies are 5.5 weeks old. And, well, no, not 5.5 weeks. I guess they just turned 5 weeks old yesterday, actually. And the 3 little Brahmas are sold. Their new mama's going to pick them up next weekend. Brandy's not quite ready to let them go for some reason. She's hanging on, but she's going to be missing 3 next weekend. I wouldn't do that if she didn't have a couple others that would stay behind. Anyway, it's a beautiful, sunny, 80-degree day. Nice spring day. We're not quite done with the cold weather yet. There'll be a few more nights here in the mountains. Our last frost date's around the 3rd week of April normally. So we don't have anything in the garden yet, but it's not far away. Have a great week, you guys. I'll talk to you soon.